Sorry about the strobing. I'll just swap over to this little LCD here. Just make sure we're not going to over drive it. Should be able to just switch across. Let's have a look here. Yeah, out of range. Okay. I wonder if the refresh might be a bit high there. Let's have a look. I wonder whether if I reboot, actually let's see what I've got. The refresh set 2 is optimal. Maybe that's not too good for that screen. Anyway, I'll shut it down and see if swapping the screen over will kick it into life there. Oh shoot. Windows ME. This is my Pentium 3 450, which, wait a little, g'day Evil C. How's it going? Good to see you. Just farting around with the Pentium 3, and I've just put Windows Millennium. I upgraded Windows 98 to Millennium just for shits and giggles. Kind of really, it just brings back memories for me, really, in a way. Yeah. Yeah, Friday. Woohoo. Yeah, I didn't have too many problems with it. I was never in, a real any power user or anything like that. I used it for a little bit of productivity and a bit of gaming and things like that. Nothing fancy. So today I'm just going to mess around with this computer. I've made some changes in my room. It's continuously evolving, or seems to be lately anyway, continuously evolving. So yeah, maybe when if anyone else joins up later on, I'll give you a wee tour just to show you what I've been up to try and improve my workflow / playtime flow. Yeah, no, it seemed pretty stable. I think you were on with me last night as well, weren't you? just watching. Maybe I installed the Audigy 2 ZS sound card. It's all set up and ready to go. I've got a second one that I was going to send to Carcinomi, but it's not happy, and I'm not 100% sure why. And I've got this Counter-Strike here. Yeah, I thought you were lurking around. Yeah, I've got this Counter-Strike here, and I just went to install it, and I'm pretty sure it's still sealed. The box is not in 100% condition, you know, like it's a little bit tatty. It's been sort of squashed in the middle here, but it's not too bad. But these seals here, they're still sealed, so at least I think they are, and I don't think they've been peeled back. You know how sometimes you can just peel these plastic seals back and get into the box and then reseal it back up again to make it look as though it's never been opened. I don't know about that. I don't think that's been done. So I'm thinking that this is never been opened. It's quite a neat little pack, actually. You know, it's very Half-Life-y with this gatefold type box here. Pretty cool. I did not have this back in the day. Half-Life not required. That's the other thing. I thought that maybe you didn't need at least Half-Life, but no, you don't. So yeah, curious about that. So I'll probably go ahead and open that some stage. I've got some other software and bits and pieces that I was going to go through and sort out. Not sure I'll do that on the stream, but I've got some potential double ups and things like that I want to sort through, and maybe put aside any double ups that I've got, so that if anyone's after anything, I can pass it on. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me see if I can get this in a little bit closer for you. Nothing too flash, nothing to write home about, but you know, just having a wee play. I quite like the demo. This is the Audigy 2 getting started demo. Now, if the mixing is not quite 100%, let me know. I've got, actually, I'll plug my headphones in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Internet cafes, eh? Pretty cool. Yeah, I remember downloading it as a standalone mod, but I didn't realise it was released as a separate item. Just reading here, it's Windows 95 98 ME NT with Service Pack 4 CD. I really want to get an NT4 machine. I've got an NT4 machine. G'day, Carcinomi. How's it going, man? Yeah, having a wee play. Any game that runs on NT4, I will reserve for that machine, but you know, I'll have a wee play with this, just to have a look. I think there was a Blue Shift maybe as well for sale. This I bought through Trade Me from the Nelson Recycle Centre. It wasn't as cheap as I'd like it to have been. I think it was about $25, something like that. You know, it's not big box, but I don't know. it's handy for me. It's pick up and I just pay them cash for it, you know. It's nice and easy. But I was going to open it because it's still sealed. Oh yeah, so you reckon NT4 you'd really want to have that dual CPU thing going on, which I'm hoping I can do actually, because I've got that, as I say, I've mentioned it to you before, I've got that IBM mini server. I should grab it at some stage. I won't bring it in tonight, but it's in the garage. The power supply went boom. Hey Mavanki, welcome along. Nice to see you all. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, half-life not required. Not sure what year, let's have a look. Does it have a year? Oh, in the small print, 2002. Yeah. So this will be neat. So I'll open this here today. But yeah, back to that mini server. I've probably mentioned it before. The power supply went kaboom. I plugged it in and turned it on, and the power supply made quite a crack. And I don't think it wasn't a boom like, you know, capacitors. It was a real sharp crack, and there wasn't. If it was capacitors, you kind of would have seen a lot of smoke and you'll bloody stink the place out, you know. I didn't get any of that. It was a clean, sharp bang, and it had that smell of a burnt IC. And I reckon that it's probably, some sort of power transistor or something's gone in it. Anyway, I've got it in being looked at. So I'm hoping that I can get that power supply sorted, because it's got proprietary connections, which I guess I could, you know, at a pinch grab another power supply and just swap over the cables to make it fit the IBM, but that's a story for another day. I'll add that one to the list of projects, eh? But yeah, if I can get that supply fixed. It's a bloody complicated power supply. I had a look inside it, and it's multi-level bloody boards all over the place, and yeah, it was just beyond me. I visually inspected it, and that was about it. I couldn't see anything obvious. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what version this is. Shall I open it? Just let me grab my... I want to... actually, I'm wondering if I can peel the stickers without damaging the box to try and keep it. No, I'm not going to risk it. I'll just slice that along there very carefully. Back in 2 seconds. On my key ring I have this handy dandy little blade. I'm going to be super careful with it. I don't want to damage it. I mean, the box is not 100%, but I don't want to damage it any more than it is. It's been a bit squished. I'll give you guys a tour of my new setup in a second as well. I've been pretty busy I think I gave you a quick tour just the other day, but I've changed things again because things weren't quite working for me. It's all good. There we go. Unsealed. Has it been opened? Wondering. The two seals seem intact, so I don't think it's been opened, but the manual looks like it's never been touched. The seals look like they've not been tampered with. Absolutely pristine. Totally pristine. So, there's only one thing for it, right? Oh, do you like my 3M mouse precise mousing surface? On top of sacrilege, eh? Let's cover it up there. Oh, I must, before I do this, though, well, I can install it here. And then I just need to, put on I've got the loop back here for this is the, the absolute shortest cable, VGA extension cable that I could buy. Computer Dynamics, I think, yay long. Pretty handy for the old Voodoo. So that's going to be installed soon, and let's see what we've got here. Okay, right, just make sure I read the chat here. Oh yeah, I'd say that's fully shielded, eh, by the look of that. She's a good grunty cable. Yeah, I bought three in the hope that maybe I'll find another Voodoo someday. Who knows? And I'll have one on hand. But yeah, so I'll whack that on in a second. I wasn't going to stream tonight, and then I put ME on here on this computer, and then I saw that bloody Counter-Strike unopened, and I thought, nah, I've got to show that off, eh? Share the love. Opening brand new package. Yeah, they're not overly cheap. I bought a 3.5mm stereo Y cable as well today. I just get my other half to order them for me. She tracks them down and gets them for me. Now I'm just going to have a listen to this as we go as well. If there's anything to hear. Oh, sorry about that. I don't have the manual focus on. Ricochet. Team Fortress 1.5. My son used to play a lot of Team Fortress. Remember that? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I'm new to this. That's a long one, I think. Oh no, 0.5. Male to female. Yep, I would say that's pretty close, although the one I've got's got the, what do you call these? Some sort of suppression doodah, aren't they? On the end there. But yeah, that's the one. Half-Life Deathmatch. Opposing Force CTF, that's Capture the Flag, I guess. Wanted Firearms, Absolute Redemption. Do I really want to put all of this on? Why not? Yeah, why not, hey? Go for it. While that's installing, I also haven't organised my scenes properly in OBS, so it's a work in progress. I've been busy sorting this bloody room out, to be honest. I haven't had time to mess around with scenes at the moment. I'm still using scene collections, which is, don't ask me why. Here we go. Right, now I think I went through this last night, but this area here was and was going to remain my workbench. This is where I work every day. This when it was clear and this, I didn't have this rack here and all this computer stuff, that was my work area. And my plan was to just leave that as my work area and put my computer stuff, all my retro computing stuff on this table. It's a work in progress, I can tell you. It's a freaking mess at the moment. And then I decided that because I couldn't, if I'm over there streaming with retro computers, it was difficult for me to, monitor chat and things like that. I'd have to have another computer over there and also, capture the audio, So I thought that I would use that desk there as my workbench. So that's going to be my new workbench for my work. And this area here will be my retro computing area now. And I cleared this, I cleared the machine head off. I've put the machine head under there behind this bag, but I'm using the table for that bloody sewing machine. That's my Pentium 3 there. And I put this metal shelf on here. The reason I did this was because this freaking monitor here is so huge. It came right out, it came right out here, and it left no room here really to put a computer down, and work on it, things like that. So I put this rack here, which I had under the bench. I put it up on the table here, and as you can see, put the CRT on there. I can shove things under here if I want to. You know, I could even put, you know, like pizza box style computers under there, desktops or whatever. I've got a, I've got my Cyrix, that's my M2 Cyrix down here on the floor, ready to go. And I've got the little LCD screen here just to capture, in quotes, what's going on until I get VGA capture sorted. Yeah, so that's the new plan. So I've moved my workbench and yeah, so I set all the bloody retro computers up over here, had everything set up, and then decided it wasn't going to work for me. So I didn't put a lot of thought into it, to be honest, as far as the capturing and streaming goes. But anyway, this is the new setup. I think it's going to work. As I say, it's a work in progress, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it is. It's a reasonable size. Well, it's a single bedroom, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Those bloody CRTs, eh? You think, oh, I'll just stick it back in the corner. Is just no way. Uh, they well, they stick out miles. They're bloody huge. Yeah. So bit of juggling, but I'm hoping this will work out okay. So yeah, I use this room for, yeah, it's a bit janky looking, you know, old metal shelf, but I mean, it gives me just a bit more space here. I can pile stuff up there. No doubt, you know, it's just going to get used as a junk collection space. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I use this room for work. I use it for play. Um, I use it for storage. You know, I've got games in here. I've got projects. I've got my LPs and bloody computer collection. And yeah, it's pretty cramped in here, even so. Um, I've got a set of drawers here, which I'm going to, I've got junk in them. I need to organize them so that I've got all the stuff I need for, you know, on hand. Also, all that sort of stuff that you might need on hand for dealing with retro computers. They're just temporarily got my IBM 5155 sitting on there at the moment. Yeah, I was not sure exactly where they're going to end up, but yeah, uh, yeah, they'll they'll probably end up on the stream at some stage. Bit of fun. Yeah, I think it's going to be quite workable. It's really just a matter of getting used to working. I've been working in this area here for so long. You know, I'd have my equipoise lamp here and everything, and it just all comes so naturally. And I've moved over there to do my work. I did some over there today, and it just felt quite awkward because the lamp's on the different side, and just the little things, but makes a difference. But I'll get used to it, and I'll have a bit more room over there as far as workspace goes as well. And I can use both areas for vintage computers at times. I can clear that other workspace, you know, when I finished work on a Friday, clear that workspace and use that as well for working on computers and bits and pieces. So I think it'll work out pretty well. The carpet's not vintage. It looks vintage, but it's not. Yeah. we have, this is a 60s house, mid-60s, and we kind of try and keep it kind of retro-ish, you know, of the era in a way. My other half, she quite likes that idea as well, so that works pretty well. DirectX has been successfully installed. Do we have sound? Just going to check this. I started watching this demo, getting started demo here. I'll give you a quick taste of it. Sorry, jumping from one thing to another. Just winging it. So it gives you a bit of a blurb there about enjoying high definition audio. And then there's a link here for 24-bit advanced HD. A little lesson on the difference between 16-bit and 24-bit. Yeah, the pelmets are they are period specific, period appropriate for this house, I tell you. An original, I would say it'd be original. It's kind of got that Art Deco-y type straight lines with it. It's kind of cool, and it's a bloody good space to store your Amiga games, I tell you. Yeah, the old CPU is not keeping up with the sound card, times. Yeah, it's quite a nice look actually, I like it. Audio file quality music playback. Give me vinyl any day. Yeah. Then you've got ultra quiet 108 dB signal to noise ratio playback. Playback with excessive noise. Ultra quiet audio playback. Cool, eh? Right. Now I know the sound is actually working. Yeah, it sounds quite nice actually. I did have a quick go with Age of Empires last night, and lots of bass, heaps of bass. Right, where are we? Sierra, will it be? Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike. You're going to know my CD key. My never before used CD key. Yeah. Oh yeah, this computer's full of all sorts of stuff, which I'm going to sort out at some stage. Because it's got a lot of stuff on it that I don't want on here because it's not period appropriate. I will have computers available to deal with some of those old DOS games, things like that. The focus hunting there. Actually, I think there's less focus hunting when the backlight's on here. Okay, have we got any... Just let me know if that audio is too loud, eh? I can enable one of these, can't I? EAX? Okay, cool, thanks for that. EAX, that one. You know, I'm unfamiliar with some of the differences, you know, that this will make, and I was thinking today it'd be quite cool just to set up, you know, I could fire up the Xerox machine alongside this one and switch between the two, you know, audio wise, just to get a flavour of the differences. The Xerox has now got the OR64 in it, but it would also be quite cool to do that with a Sound Blast 16, things like that, and just run them in parallel and just switch them straight over. I need some sort of audio switcher. I think Casinomi mentioned a good one, but yeah, I have to look into that. High quality sound for fast computers. Now, whether that will this computer will handle it, I don't know. I should probably hook up the old Voodoo, eh? Let's do that. I'll shut it down just to be super safe. Rightio. Yeah, so the next mission will be to spend a little bit of time working on OBS and getting to know it a bit better, and use proper scenes. That's going to be... I did start using scenes, but for some reason I had trouble with them. I can't remember quite what was happening. I've just been through doing so many different things, making so many changes, I kind of lose track of what the hell I've done and what I haven't, and yeah. (1024 by 768). That's the native resolution of that little ViewSonic screen too, which is, you know, it's going to be reasonably good looking. I think it's certainly better than trying to capture that strobing CRT. Right. Voodoo 2 connected. Bear with that focus hunting there. I've got a little 2-port KVM down here. Wishing I had a 4-port, but we binned them all. Back in the day, people were ripping KVMs out. Yep. And I'll say things like, you know, to my other half, I'll say, oh, you know, because she still works at the computer company I used to work for, and say, oh, you know, if the boys come across any CRTs or KVM switches, and she just gives me that look. It's like, no, I don't think so. I got down. It's a company called PC Systems in Richmond, Nelson. Just a little privately owned business. Been around for quite a long time. Probably near 30 years. And I remember getting down on quite a few beige boxes back when, you know, they were just being binned. And I'd get down on them and bloody well get them put aside, and I'd have around my workbench at work, I'd have piles of computers under the desk and everything, and boss hated it because he really hated retro. And he's like, why do you want to keep these old computers? They're just heaps of shit. Just get rid of them, you know. And I was kind of using work as a storage space. And I ended up with all these beige boxes anyway. I've got them all here now. And I've got some interesting bits and pieces. A couple of stories to tell about some of them. Righto. Let's just... Okay. We're running at 1024 by 768. Okay. PC General Pentium. Oh yeah, I remember PC General. I'm trying to remember the name of that company. I was telling you in the Discord that I bought my 486 DX4100 off, and they sent me the computer with no operating system disks, even though I bought Windows. They're a dodgy lot. Let's try that, eh? Default. Let's see. Yes, I'm one of those people who reverses the mouse. I remember going to LAN sessions, and someone would, you know, hop up and borrow your computer, and they're like, what the bloody hell, why do you reverse this mouse all the time? Every time I sit down I have to reverse it. And then, you know, you get back to it and you have to turn on what they've turned off. If that makes sense. Is this working? Okay. 3DFX mini driver. Yeah, Y inversion. It just works for me. I don't know whether it's something to do with being left-handed or not. I don't know, but I use mouse with my right hand. I can use either, but okay. Connect to the fastest internet LAN game. Can I just... Oh, okay. 800 by 600 video. Okay. I should look into updating this as well. Custom game, play, download other mods. Can I get in? Can I play against bots? Training. Yep. Okay. Hello. Why did it go ding? Is there something in the background here? Error. There's an error. I don't have a Windows keyboard. That's probably something I should look into using. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Should I try that Voodoo 1 setting? Yeah, so this computer, you know, you do that trick where you hold the shift key down when you're doing a Windows restart. It doesn't seem to work with ME. And I end up having to reset. Oh, okay. Thanks. I'm not sure what state this thing's in here. But I'll give her an old reset there. The upgrade went smoothly. No problems whatsoever. Oh, I got the networking working too. What I found was, I'll quickly show you because I didn't realize that I had at some stage possibly set a password on the share. I can't think of why I would have done that. But if we look at my share, I've got a transfer share here. Sharing, yeah, I had a full access password in there. I have no idea why. I would never normally have set that. I did set a password for this computer, and then I took it off again because I thought that having a blank password might have been part of the problem, but it didn't make any difference. So I set the user password back to blank, and then maybe it remembered the password in the transfer folder. But anyway, that's working now, so that's all good. Okay, I should put a shortcut on the desktop, shouldn't I? If it's not already there, there we go. Yeah, don't ask me when I installed Steam on here, but the Steam the Steam's on here, and I don't think Emmy liked it. Right, config video. No, I'm not sure what the hell I was doing there. Maybe I was trying it out or something. I don't know. Okay, let's try the Voodoo OpenGL for Voodoo 1. Not supported. Yeah, I didn't even know I'd installed Steam on this computer. God knows when I did that. Oh yeah. It didn't like the mini driver, did it? But should I give it another go? Dong. I think so. 3D Effects Voodoo 2. Yeah, I haven't tested them, so I'm not 100% sure. What's the utility? Oh yeah, that's just sweep the computer looking for games there. And so I've lost that. I've lost the start bar there. I'm not sure what some of these are. RC Man. Oh yeah. Control Shift Escape. There we go. Is it still running? That's the other question. Is the game still running? Go default, you reckon? Oh yeah. That's working. Patience. Patience.
Welcome, operative, to the Counter-Terrorist Training Centre. You have been chosen for specialist training in the use of terrorism tactics and equipment. Please enter through the security door to begin.
That's a Kiwi accent, isn't it? Isn't it funny hearing a Kiwi accent? Pretty sure that was a Kiwi accent.
Please collect your training suit from the table to your left.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Notice the radar screen at the top left of your display. This will help you locate and identify your teammates should you become separated during a live mission. Your suit also displays your current credit limit at the bottom right of the display. You will earn money by performing various tasks, such as rescuing hostages, enabling you to purchase weapons and equipment in the field. Please proceed to Zone 1.
I didn't miss anything, did I? I wasn't listening.
During counter-terrorist operations, operatives are often required to rescue hostages from terrorist strongholds. In the following simulation, you must rescue the hostage from the office area and lead him to a safe area in Zone 2. Proceed to the hostage and make him follow you by pressing your Use key when you are facing him. You will earn some money by simply reaching the hostage and attempting to rescue.
Did they put a Kiwi accent in there to make it sound a little bit more exotic? You know, as though a Kiwi accent's going to make it exotic. Ready, dude? It's running nicely, isn't it? What did it say? Lead the hostage to the rescue point. You may use them again.
That's it. Well done. Notice that your display shows that you have earned some money for reaching and attempting to rescue the hostage. A hostage is not rescued until you have escorted him to a rescue zone. Your suit will display an icon whenever you are inside a rescue zone. Please rescue the hostage by leading him to the rescue zone in the back of the truck. Congratulations, you have successfully rescued a hostage. When in the field, the entire counter-terrorist team earns cash when any team member rescues a hostage. The individual who brings the hostage back to the rescue point receives an extra bonus. That's why on hostage rescue missions, getting the hostage to safety is your #1 priority. You can also complete a hostage rescue mission by eliminating the entire terrorist force. In the next exercise, we will introduce some tactics that you can use to overcome your opposition. Please proceed to the armory's door.
I was just messaging my son because he likes a bit of Counter-Strike. I'm not sure if he's watching. Now, I wasn't listening to any of that. Is that ammo up there? Can I get that? G-Force. Well, I use the default driver. Yeah. He absolutely kicks my ass in these games. He's got the reactions for it. if I crouch, I can get up there, right? Okay. Am I going the right way?
Notice the buying symbol on your display. Before a mission begins, you can purchase weapons, ammunition and equipment as long as you have sufficient funds to pay for them. In the first half of this exercise, your objective is to use short bursts of fire to take out the targets. When in the field, firing short bursts will increase the accuracy of the weapon by reducing the effects of recoil. Crouching while firing also increases the accuracy of most weapons. Remember, operative, this is a live ammunition exercise and you will be under fire from the automated targets. For this half of the exercise, use your buy key and purchase the following items: a submachine gun and extra primary ammunition. Proceed into the simulation when you are ready.
There were shortcut keys, I can't remember them now. Oh, so it's just B6, right? Is that right? No. Is it full? You got to click it. Is that what I had to buy? Submachine gun and primary ammo. Am I missing something here? Use your buy key to purchase submachine gun and primary ammo. Is that the way forward, or is it? Yeah, it must be, alright. I'm missing something here. Yeah. SMG. Right. Use buy key to purchase submachine gun and primary ammo. And so, you know, I've gone for the UMP 45. And buy primary ammo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, did I not? Yeah, I tried that to start with, or the second time I tried that. What do you mean? SMGs here is 3. I don't need a pistol as well, do I? Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Okay. Oh well. Maybe I should set up a dedicated server on the on the Cyrix machine. Host a server on it. Oh, that'll be going back, wouldn't it? Eh? Jeez. Okay. Is there anything I can do here? Let's see if there are any internet games. Ah, okay. Yeah. It's a bit shit, really, isn't it? Yeah. This computer does connect to the internet, by the way. This server's long gone, right? Create a game. Patience. Do I need more power? (2002). Pretty sure. This one. Counter-Strike. I wonder, does anyone know when it was first released? Okay, what's it doing? Not a lot. Has it locked up? Oh, okay, 2000. Yeah, this sounds about right. I remember playing it when I was, I'd moved into a flat in Nelson. Yeah, that'd be right. 2000. I'm going to give it a miss. I might work out, you know, maybe how to host a server on the LAN. Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't, it wasn't happy about creating a game. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, did I need to, can you host a LAN server from here? Should be able to. Yeah. She's not a happy camper. Yeah, control escape works there. Sierra. Gonna strike. Probably should run updates too, eh? Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll try that. LAN game. Create a game. There is some vague hard drive activity. Oh yeah, it's a bit there now. Here we go. 1.0. Counter-Strike 1.0. Oh, I need one of you guys to come and visit me, and we'll have a LAN session. Counter-Strike. I'll have the Pentium 3 and you can have the Syrinx. Oh yeah, man. Memories. Okay, well, it's working. Do I need to copy? You'd need. Oh, once you've got the LAN game running, you can swap. You can move the CD to another computer. I guess you could run it off on CD. Yeah. Do you need the CD to run it? That's the other question. Oh, that works. It needs an update, eh? Yeah, I've got the CD in. Start menu came back all by itself. Yeah, no CD required. No CD required. Okay, that's cool. Pretty sure I've got a loose copy of this game somewhere. As I say, I'll go through and it's one of my little jobs I need to do is go through and figure out what sort of double ups I've got. As far as these games go, manuals and things like that. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Set up a LAN game. Actually, my son is coming up from Christchurch to visit in April. I can see a LAN session coming. Old school Counter-Strike. Okay. Next thing is to test this Voodoo 2 to confirm. Right now, what's a nice easy one will be just a bit of Need for Speed. I find that's a pretty good test. Need for Speed SE, which I normally have right on hand here, but I don't. Where did I put it? Just let me plug my joystick in. I better not do it while the machine's running. I've got this one here now. It's the Sidewinder. What is this one? Sidewinder Precision Pro. I've got, yep, Red Alert, yep, and Tiberian Sun as well, yeah. Yep. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait on. The Auto-G doesn't have a game port. The Auto-G doesn't have a game port. Gen2. Yeah. Oh. USB. Yes, yes. You're right. God knows where that would be. I've got one, I'm sure. But I just don't know where. But anyway, let's test this voodoo. I guess I could chuck in, just chuck in the old Sound Blaster 16 I had here. Get a gain port. I won't be leaving this card in here. In fact, I still want to have another try at that other Audigy ZS that we tried the other night. Kasnomi was with me when we were messing around with that, and she basically wouldn't boot with this card in it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, sorry, it is. When the computer boots, it's just that if I set it to fixed focus, I can't move the camera. But yeah, I can do that. I did that the other night. It's just doing a bit of focus hunting, especially when there's nothing on the screen. Bear with. Mode. You can't change hardly any settings on that camera whilst it's USB streaming. Yeah, it does. It'll focus hunt when there's not much on the screen, but I've set it to manual there. It's no worries. I just have to re-enable. It's settled down because the camera's not active. There we go. Yep. Okay. Just want to test this. I'll make sure that this need for speed's working. Ah. The old ding. Something's not quite right, eh? G'day, Into. I'm tempted to reinstall this actually. But I suspect that my Voodoo 2 is not working properly. It was. Maybe I should try a different driver. Look at all the stuff I've got installed on this thing. Where are we? What will it be? Need for Speed 2 SE. I'm just going to remove it. Okay. Now, this should detect that I'm running a Voodoo or some sort of accelerator, or prompt me to install the 3dfx version, I thought. Okay, it hasn't automatically put the 3dfx never speed icon on the desktop, which is not helpful. Program files. Oh yeah, this crap, with ME hiding everything. Until you click this link and view the entire contents of this folder. Electronic Arts Need for Speed 2 SE, and we should, I think, we run that patch here. Maybe not. Okay. It's working. I hate playing with the keyboard. Let me know if it's too loud. Yeah, this is a nice card, alright. I'm hoping this other one's working. I don't like playing with the keyboard, but let's just make sure we've got 3dfx and everything working here. And that looks like... Ooh! 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, psychedelic. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Could be that, eh? What else could I test it with? Something that I've got on hand, like Quake 3. Let me see. Quake 3 Arena. Is that GL Quake? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Do I have it on this computer? That's the next question. I can easily get it on there if it's not. I need to tidy this up. It's a friggin' shambles. Short answer is no, I don't have it. Where did I put it? I've got Quake 2. Quake 2 complete. Old games.sk has GL Quake. GL Quake version 0.97. So it's searching for your Quake folder, which I don't have here. So I need Quake as well, don't I? I need to get organised with these with all these downloads I've been doing. I need to put some time into actually getting organised. Instead of trying to reorganise my office. Quake. I'm sure I've got Quake somewhere. Quake USA was the one I think we downloaded. Open folder location. Here we go. Oh, that's an image. Quake. I just need the Quake 1 demo, don't I? Quake ShareWare episode. I guess that's all I need. Yeah. I think so, eh? Quake 106. Oh, it's so good having the networking. It just speeds things up so much. That'll do me. I'll move it at some stage. I need to change this to list. Yeah, I think I need to reinstall those drivers. It's not a happy camper. 32 drivers. Latest reference driver. I think this is actually a Diamond Monster, isn't it? This card, I seem to remember. Latest, I'll go for the latest reference driver. Windows temp. It just extracted it to Windows temp, did it? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I should actually extract it to a better location than that. I've already got a folder there. Driver 101198 3DFX. Update the driver. Yeah, it's amazing what resetting a card can do, eh? But how many times do you have to do it? it never ceases to amaze me how much time you can put into messing around with this stuff. It's a great hobby. Oh yeah, okay. SBDRV, is that something to do with the sound? SBDRVDET. Something to do with the sound card? What the hell's that doing? Let's just see what the properties of the display. 3DFX V2-1000, that's different. Drive detect, disk drive detection. Yeah, let's give it a blast, eh? I don't know the way it does this. Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that. It's spinning up the CD-ROM now. Okay. Patience required. Yeah, very dim, is it? Yeah, there's a little blip of activity there, but yeah, I would have thought so. We get the splash screen. Good sound. Be good if we could see it though, eh? Yeah. Yep. We've got the splash screen, 3D effects flat splash screen. Oh man. Trying to figure out where quit is. I might just have to end task on that. Ah. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, 16-bit in Windows. Oh yeah. Can I put those switches? Yeah. Oops, sorry, I have to put a minus in front of that, don't I? Splash screen, would indicate that that the video is actually running. Yeah. Okay. glide2x.dll is present. No, it's not. So I can just grab that just from that drivers folder, right? V2. Glide 3x.dll. Glide 2x.dll. Yep. Copy that. Paste it. Right. Yep. Okay. Not getting that weird resolution there though. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Yeah. Okay. I can do that. I can't hear the voodoo flipping relays. See you, Neo. Thanks for coming along. Shall I whack a... what have I got? Let me just have a quick look here. Just as another option, I've got that S3 Verge DX. I mean, I could just whack that in it, right? S3 Trio Verge. Yeah. Do you think I should try the dual screen? See what we get. That's easy. Yeah. Let me grab my other screen cable here. I'm playing it safe by turning the computer off while I change these plugs over. I know it may not be necessary, but I guess it's good to err on the side of caution with these old beasties. Right, so that's the CRT plugged into the primary graphics card. I'm just going to disconnect the camera for a second there. Bear with. Sorry about the strobing, just so that you can see it. You can't see it strobing at the moment because I need to cycle this camera here. Oh yeah. Well, let's just see. So what if I start the game now, we're watching to see where the logo displays. It's definitely outputting to this screen, isn't it? We've got signal here. That card I tried last night she was no good, eh? I suspect I put it back in the stash of graphics cards. But, you know, what do you think? Whack this one here in it? Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting, isn't it? It's a good test though. I'm trying to quit this. And got it. Okie dokie. you come. Yeah, this is a PCI, right? Yeah. I won't plug the CRT back in. I'll get you back on the LCD there so you don't have to go through all that eye strain. Should I bother going into the BIOS and setting... Yeah, that's bugger, mate. Now we've got nothing. It's not posting. Hang on. Yeah, I'm still switched on, that's fine. No. Not happy. Let's try resetting it here. No. I'll plug the CRT into it just as a sanity check here. But I don't think she's a go. Zippity doo dah. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's what I was wondering about the BIOS, whether it needs switching over. I was kind of hoping I could get in there and do it. Do you think I should do it? Whack that AGP card back in, set the BIOS to PCI. Is that? Yeah. That's this setting, right? So I take it it's not auto switching. All right, mate. Hope you get better soon, and we'll catch up with you at some stage. No doubt. Not sure when I'll be streaming, but yeah, I'll let you know. Good to see you. Thanks for your help again, and yeah, we'll see how we go. I'll give you an update. Cheers, mate. Good night. She's still not posting. Not 100% sure of the status of that card, by the way. Oh, she just... She's not a happy camper. Unfortunately, I don't have many options close by as far as graphics cards are concerned. So I might just leave it at that, possibly. What else have I got here? No, nothing that I can use tonight without rummaging around out in the garage. I don't really want to go doing that. I could do some more. Yeah, I removed the AGP. I set it in the BIOS to, to use the PCI. And yeah, she's still not happy. And I had another AGP card last night too that wasn't happy either. So I might have the odd card that's no good as well. So I could be battling with a bit of an unknown there as well. But in the meantime, I'll put this AGP card back in, and probably during the weekend at some stage, I'll get a stash of cards that we can try, and yeah, have a wee muck around with trying to get this Voodoo 2 to work. It does work. I know it does work. It's been working on this computer before, actually. And I think, I'm just trying to remember what card I had in here. I should have really taken note because everything was happy. But I have been fiddling around with swapping cards in and out with this machine, and it could have upset things a bit. So I just need to get back to a good known state. But what I wanted to do is, again, I wanted to try this other Audigy ZS. This one here, I suspect from memory will stop the machine from booting. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's faulty or what's going on there, but this little beastie here. Yep, I've got a postcard. Oh yeah, it's possible. got the old contact cleaner here. I did give this card slot a spray down last night. She's a bit grubby, but I don't think that's going to have any bearing on it. Look at all the bloody capacitors on these things. You wouldn't want to have to recap that, would you? Yeah, although there was an AGP card, graphics card last night that played up as well. Daylight savings been updated. Oh, BIOS is reset. It's interesting. Very interesting. Yep, I'll give them a clean, eh? I need to set that BIOS. Just to make sure that I've got that set to plug and play and all that. So I'm going to remove the, I know I'm starting to do two different things again now here, so, but maybe remove that. So that's the good card there. And I'll leave the sound card out in the meantime. Hopefully that doesn't upset things too much. And let's just give those slots a wee clean, eh? Posting. Handy. All right. Plug and play OS, yes. And USB IRQ is enabled. It's set to VGA BIOS sequence to AGP, but it seems to be working, so I'll leave it. Bloody dates reset. It doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, well. Oh, it's tomorrow already, Saturday. I've set these to none in case it dicks around trying to find things. Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see if GL Quake runs now, right? Oh yeah. Yeah. We could try reseeding it as well. Give it a wee spray. Let's just see how we go here and see whether it's potentially a compatibility issue. And maybe with that Counter-Strike I should get my 11-year-old niece into Counter-Strike, see if she wants to have a LAN session. To drag her away from bloody Minecraft first though. Jeez. No sound, of course. Let's just see how we go here. That ain't gonna work, buddy. Should be there by now, eh? Right, let's reseat this voodoo. God, it's tight in that slot. Yeah. I remember doing this. It's bloody tight in that slot. I think it might be catching on the case somehow. Need to get some more of that. Right. Better put these screws in just to make sure it holds it in there. Yeah. It seems to be reasonably loose in the slot as such. I suspect if I took the bracket off the back it would be easier. It's catching on the case. I think it's the bracket catching on the case somehow. You heard it when I plugged it in, it went clack, you know, when I pushed it in. Righto. Last try, and then yeah, I'll possibly just maybe try this other sound card quickly and see how we go. But as far as this 3DFX card is concerned, this Voodoo 2, if it doesn't work now this time, I'll tackle it again at a later stage. It's getting on a bit. Unless there's something up with the, you know, the software, the game. I mean, yeah, we're not 100% sure about Need for Speed 2 SE. I'm pretty sure I've had it running on the Voodoo 2. I mean, there could be driver issues too, right? Oh, what's that? What's... Yeah. See that blue screen? Explorer has caused an error in user.exe. This computer is normally, has been in the past, very stable. I haven't had any problems with it. But she's not a happy camper at the moment. I mean, potentially it doesn't like not having the sound card in. Who knows? Yeah. Yep. Good point. Yes, pretty sure it's a diamond monster. I should put a shortcut to the 3DFX version out on the desktop. Program files, electronic arts. That one there. I mean, I don't know if this version would even run, would it, if there was no 3DFX card? Right. I've got that, pretty sure I've got that driver page up. Diamond and Creative, Diamond Monster 3D. Let's try this one. Yeah, this card has been working in the past. Yeah. Interesting. What's this? 3D FX missing entry update register settings. I don't have diamond branded, do I? This looks similar to the original driver that I had on here. Maybe let's just try it. Yeah, okay. Of course, I'm not going to hear anything, am I? I don't have the friggin' sound card in. You can tell it's getting late, eh? Oh, man. I'm just going to see if I can quit out of this thing. There we go. Now, it must have extracted that. Oh, look, Diamond Monster 3D Accelerator. Yeah, no, I agree. It's about bedtime. Thank you for popping along. Thanks for your help, Evil C. It's appreciated. Yeah, I'll probably head off myself actually. You can see there that it's got the diamond driver. Anyway, I'll yeah, I'll tackle it again. At some stage. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, I'll tackle it at some stage in the weekend maybe, so yeah. So the next thing I'm going to try is I'm going to try this other card, sound card. this one here, which is identical to the one I've just taken out, the sound card, but last night I think it was, I was testing it, it wasn't happy. The system wouldn't boot. So I'm just going to quickly do a sanity check on that and see what we get today. And I've cleaned those PCI slots there too, so that hopefully might help. But I'm not holding my breath. See you later, Evil C. Sorry about the focus hunting there. It should come right when we get something on the screen. Yeah, is it going to work? Yeah. I think this is what it does. I wasn't too sure whether I was just being a little bit impatient as well, but I mean, with the other identical card installed in here, it doesn't do this. It's like it's locked up. But I was wondering if I left it long enough. Yeah. I was wondering if I was being a little bit impatient the other night, because it did this. In fact, I think this was the first card I tried, and it did something like this here, and then I put the other card in, the one that's working, and installed the drivers, but the drivers failed to install the first time around. I was maybe a little bit impatient there as well. And I think I canned the driver install partway through, so I had a bit of trouble getting the working one working as well. But yeah, but it's not looking too promising, eh? Yeah, I would have thought so, eh? Control Alt Delete. Nada. That's a bit unfortunate. That was a card that I was going to give to Karsnomi. One more thing to try, and that's to give it a bit of a clean. You know, it's been out in the, not in the weather, but it's been probably not looked after very well. I picked it up with a bunch of cards, and they were all just sort of loose, rolling around in the bottom of a box, you know. But luckily this one works. Get that back in there. And we know that this machine is, it's more than likely not anything to do as far as the Voodoo 2 is concerned. I don't think it's anything to do with the fact that we're running this fancy AGP card. Because it is showing exactly the same symptoms when I have this PCI card installed. So let's get it back to the original configuration here. So make sure at least the sound card's still working and that the this primary graphics card is still working at least. Oh dear. Hello? Ooh. You know, I'm tempted to throw another hard drive in this machine and just do a fresh install, because yeah, this Windows 98, well, it's ME now, but I've just installed ME tonight. The Windows 98 install is very old, and I've been chucking drivers on and off this machine, and yeah, I don't know. It's seeming a little bit flaky, but I used this machine for quite a while with the Windows 98 install on it, for quite a few years, just casually retro gaming with it, and it was as solid as a rock. Let's try safe mode, eh? I didn't see the Windows 98 splash screen. Running in safe mode here though. Let's make sure that everything's happy. What have we got? Oh, that's my USB drive. See, I've also got a driver there for the old Voodoo 1. I'll remove that. I don't think that's got anything to do with it, but yeah. Yeah, that's not normal though, is it, for it to be... not showing the Windows loading screen. And then we just got a flashing cursor now. Ooh, the BIOS did reset though, didn't it? For some reason. Oh, what's it doing? It's happy, is it? No sound. No sound. Did I? That's uncomfortable, was it? No. It doesn't quite play this file properly. It's stuttering and stammering away. Yep, we got sound. Showing off the 192 kilohertz stereo there. Okay. What can I do now? So, yeah, possibly we've got a faulty card. I've got some Sound Blaster Lives to try out in this machine too. In fact, I think that's what I'll install in this machine is a Sound Blaster Live, and I might reserve the Auto G2 ZS for maybe a more period appropriate machine, maybe a Pentium 4 or something like that. But that's a thing. And what else can I just have a quick go with before bedtime, eh? Have a listen to this Age of Empires. I was quite impressed with. I'm not sure it'll come through, you know, on the stream as good as I can hear it, but listening to it on the headphones here, it's just got a really nice warm sound. Age of Empires 1 original. Or not. Why don't we have sound there? No sound. Okay, interesting. Error in 3D FX v2 ps.dll. Do we have basic sounds here? No, we don't. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, mate. Yeah. Thanks, Into. Nice to see you. have a good night, and we might catch up with you in another stream. Thanks for your help too. Yeah, it is a, I think I'll call it, we'll leave this for tomorrow or Sunday. See how we go. All right, guys. Thanks for calling in, and yeah, I'll probably look at maybe Sunday afternoon, possibly, or even maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I go. Okay, thanks for popping along, and thanks for your help as well. You too. Cheers, mate.